Hey, happy January 4th, day 4 of 365 manifesting experiments. It's going good. Yesterday I was cranky, um, contrast as we called it. But today was a good day, and it was interesting because some of the same things that were bugging me yesterday didn't bug me today. So go figure that, right? It's all about our moods and how we change our moods and how we look at things and our perspective. I remember Wayne Dyer used to say, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And I think that during this manifestation experiment, I'm starting to grasp the various levels of manifestation. So like with Wayne Dyer, some of the things he would talk about were like quantum changes. And I 100% feel like that's part of my philosophy in life as well. But the other piece is more about the emotionality. There's my dog. Hey, dog. My little old broad. She's such a good girl. Um, but I think it's interesting because the manifestation about how the way you look at things, the more you the what did I just say? The more the things when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And so I had same with the same people that were irritating me yesterday didn't irritate me today. So I don't know, full moon. But anyway, so I today I was kind of thinking about how my manifestations, I have to have my expectations in check, because I ask for things and I need to be clear about what I ask for, but I also need to really believe what I'm asking for. And so I was watching someone on YouTube. I will refer to him later. I cannot remember. He talks about high flyers a lot. I can't remember the name of what his site is, but he talks about high flyers. And one of his things that I thought was really important that he said was it actually came from Neville Goddard. And Neville Goddard said, um, that when you know you're not really feeling it, that you can actually say things like, I don't love myself. Because I might be in a mood where I don't love myself more than when I say, I love myself. And I might be in a mood where I'm like, I don't really love myself today. I'm kind of cranky. So the comments were about how our subconscious or our mind, our brain doesn't really register the negatives. That was news for me. So basically, it was like I can say, I do not love myself today. And when I don't love myself, that makes me feel a little bit like, oh my God, I just admitted I do not love myself today. And that I talk about the negation can make me feel better because I'm acknowledging my own issue and my own sadness or my own problem, and yet I'm not beating myself up for it. So when I say that, right, like when I say, I do not love myself today, I have empathy for myself and I have um, kindness for myself. And I feel like, oh, yes, I love you. That's what I say to myself, right? I say, I do not love myself today, but in my soul or internal part of me says, I love you. And then I go, oh my God, that feels so much better. And what they were saying was that Neville Goddard's premise was that it doesn't hear the I do not or I don't, the not. It doesn't hear the not. So what it hears is love, I do love. The not is not acknowledged in the internal workings of our brain. So I like that. And I'm sticking with that because I think that's going to help me all the way through because sometimes when they want you to say something very positive, I don't believe you can go from here to here just because. I think it takes a little bit of step work up, 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 up. And so when I start out with is I do not love myself today, I kind of like automatically, like I really do go from here to here because I already feel bad and better about myself because I negated myself, wasn't nice to myself, and then I have this urge to be nice to myself. So I don't know if that makes sense or not. Okay, but It's all part of my experiment in manifestation. So now I already have much higher spirits than I had yesterday, and which made the whole day go smoother. And uh, so there you go. That's pretty much where I'm at today. And I'm like wanted to kind of introduce every time I'm going through this, I'm trying to think about what around manifestation is important, right? What I got from the Neville Goddard thing yesterday was very important to me. The other thing is about being grateful. I'm still grateful that I talked to my dad for like forever, but it was a good conversation. And my sister and I talked about some family dynamics that are going on, and we both were like, let's change it up next year during the holidays so that we don't do this, again, in terms of let's not be mad at people, let's not be angry at people, let's not take it out on people, but let's change our way of doing things and make something new. So it actually goes back to the Waynedyer thing as well, which is when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So have a good manifestation day. Excited about the 5th. And just the other thing about that was I like the idea that I have no idea what I'm going to manifest at any time. So, when you have like the big dreams, and I think as we go along, I'll talk more about the things I want to manifest. I think right now I am not ready to talk about the things I want to manifest. But I think as they naturally occur, where I feel comfortable and more natural about it, not a little bashful, then that stuff will come out. So, hey, and if you are watching and you do start to watch, then go ahead and put in the comments what you think and what you are trying to manifest, or what you're comfortable with, or what you're excited about, or whatever you feel like. Just don't be mean, okay? Because that will just hurt my feelings. And then the other thing was, yeah, I think I did a subscribe button now. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Because I'm thinking if I get subscriptions, then people will show up. And I do want to just do this with other people, not just me. Although it's great for just me too. I can review this later. All right. Goodbye. See you tomorrow on the 5th. Ciao.